Hello again from the hugely impressive surroundings of the Massaro Stadium in Milan. This an Italian fixture to savour as Milan and Napoli, the top two in Serie A, meet head-on in a heavyweight contest that, as we can see from the table, may well have a considerable bearing on the destiny of this season's title. Milan plays 2 points behind Napoli, the leaders. Down at the bottom, at least Verona and Ascoli are in touching distance of their fellow strugglers, to include Fiorentina and Lazio in the buff. A pulsating atmosphere in the stadium. Two sides who've been hopeful of winning the championship last season, but missed out by a distance in the end as Inter romped away with the championship, winning with a points total for the Scudetto. This season, Milan have been chiselling away at Napoli's lead. They were 5 points adrift a couple of months back, but now are hoping to draw level with them. Diego Maradona will, of course, be the focal point of attention in the Napoli side, taking his place in this starting 11. One that doesn't include Careca, the Brazilian, who is out injured, although one at some stage he's on the bench, even though he's not. Van Basten has been so lethal this season. Today, the European Footballer of the Year for the past 2 seasons is partnered by Daniele Massaro. And it will be Napoli in their away strip, to attacking from right to left. Napoli have won 5 of their last 14 games in Serie A away to Milan, drawing on 7 occasions too in that time, so it's been a successful ground for them here. Wearing 7 is Giancarlo Corradini. Another offence by Rijkaard, this time on Francini. His socks characteristically around his ankles, as they always are. Good interception then by Rijkaard. But now it's Maradona, his first contribution. That was Baroni who stepped up from the back, but now it's Marco Van Basten. Very much the idol of this Milan crowd. I think he's just lifted that too far. Massaro, Mauro Tassotti. Yes, a throw to Milan. Quickly into their stride here, Massaro. Alamao. Almost dithering, and he's got away with it. He'll be another key man for Napoli today, Alamao, the Brazilian. Here's Rijkaard. Ancelotti in pursuit, but he won't keep that in play. Mauro taking the throw then for Napoli. He's played alongside Zico at Udinese, Platini with Juventus, and now Maradona for Napoli. He's been in good company. Arrigo Sacchi, who followed up his Scudetto win in his first season at Milan, with the European Cup no less in his second. This is Rijkaard. Oh, Massaro with a clever spin then. In goes Donadoni. And Giuliani had to be on his guard then as Donadoni sprinted through. Good awareness shown then by the goalkeeper. He's kept clean sheets in his last 4 in Serie A, but is being tested now. Donadoni. Napoli survive. And break it away through Kripa. Napoli have lost just once in Serie A this season. That was back in late December, when they went down 3-0 away to Lazio. On by Kripa. Is there an offside flag? There is. Maradona waiting to guide it in. It won't count. Carnevali was offside. And he's getting some earache now from Pazzagli, and indeed on FIFA's international list. Top man for a top job today. Maradona, who else, will take this free kick for the team from Naples. It's a decent one too, met by Carnevali. Only Van Basten upfield for Milan. Here's Corradini. Now Alamao, gifted Brazilian with a lovely touch. But how much will they miss Careca again today, I wonder? Don't forget he is on the bench if needed. Rijkaard breaking for Milan. They've got 4-5 up now. Ancelotti. Milan really probing now. It's Maldini. Good save. Van Basten. Just couldn't turn it in. Giuliani good enough to get his hand to it, but it seemed to be into the path of Van Basten, who arrived very bravely then. Such a smart one-handed save by Giuliani. And it was a terrific block by Ciro Ferrara that saved the day. Both players have injured themselves now after that collision. Neither held back. Van Basten, the predator, and Ciro Ferrara on his 23rd birthday today, coming to Napoli's rescue as Van Basten came hurtling in. Maldini's shot that was parried by Giuliani. He just about did enough then, Ferrara, but he's paid the price for it. Van Basten, 14 goals in Serie A so far this season in just 16 games. It's a remarkable return. 19 in the last season in the Italian top flight. Baroni was the offender then. Donadoni with the free kick. As Milan seek this opening goal in this very tight contest against their championship rivals. Napoli mainly on the defensive in this first half, as they are now. And that's surely going out. Massaro can't keep it alive. Claiming the corner, and it is. Donadoni. Rolled on invitingly to Baresi. He wasn't far away then. Not exactly renowned as a goal scorer, Baresi, but he did get a hat-trick last month in a cup win over Messina. Although two of those goals did come from the penalty spot. Always swinging well wide of goal. Well, so far so good for Giuliani in that Napoli goal. They normally do well here. Milan have won just twice at home to Napoli in Serie A in the last 17 years. Here's Tassotti, tidying up for Milan. Costa Quarta. Well, that's a slip then by Baresi. Not too costly, as it turned out. Don't take too many chances, though, with Diego Maradona in the vicinity. Paolo Maldini. Now Ivani. Massaro. Ivani again. He's done really well, too. Ivani's cross, dealt with by Carnevali. Such a hard-working player in this Napoli team. Ancelotti. Spreading the play intelligently now. It's Colombo. Rijkaard on the overlap. Colombo again. And the tackle's flying in. Play on, says the referee. Tassotti is doing exactly that. It's another tumble in the box. Van Basten going down this time. Again, no sympathy from the officials. Baroni says it's a dive. Well, there was hardly any. A real test of Napoli's resolve and their defensive resilience. A heavily reinforced defence, I'd have to say. Colombo. Van Basten. In steps Maradona. Last getting involved, but the referee has given the free kick. And Milan have another chance to mount an attack. Baresi. Here's the skipper again. Now Ancelotti. This is Rijkaard. Colombo, rather careless then, in possession for Milan. And then Carnevali just lashed out at Massaro. The two number 11s in conflict. I'm not sure how much intent there was, but he certainly lunged out his arm then, Carnevali. Well, he certainly caught him. The referee doesn't seem too concerned. Massaro is. Now he's calmed down. Arrigo Sacchi looking on as temper's become a little frayed for a moment. But order has been restored. And it's just the free kick for Milan. Taken by Ancelotti. Now some pushing in there. And respite for Napoli. At the halfway stage, it's goalless. There's confrontation between the top two, which threatened to boil over here right on half-time, as Carnevali lunged out at Massaro. So Milan getting ready to start this second half. They have certainly had most of the play. We've not seen too much of Maradona so far. Napoli will be the happier of the two teams at this stage. Milan looking for their 8th consecutive Serie A win, but it's not been easy. Napoli packing their defence, and I'm sure that'll stay the trend. Colombo being policed by Franchini. And it will be Napoli's throw. Here's Maradona. Just skipping past the tackles. Costa Curta to tidy up. Maldini. Van Basten. Not on the same wavelength though as Ivani or Ancelotti. Milan lost just twice at home in Serie A last season against Inter and Atalanta, and just once this season. Lazio got the better of them way back in week 2 in September. Corradini. Caught then by Marco Van Basten. Corradini, who doesn't give too much away. Baresi, then to Maldini. Ancelotti. A forceful run to Ivani. Giving Milan some width down this left side. Still Ivani. A decent ball in, and Massaro! Such a good finish from Daniele Massaro. Napoli caught out. At last their defence has been unlocked. And it needed that superb ball in from Ivani. And it was really firmly met then by Massaro. His 7th goal in Serie A this season, and his 10th in all competitions. Too hot for the keeper Giuliani as it whistled past him. And Milan have edged in front right at the start of the second half. Just 2 minutes in. Now will Napoli come out and play? Just what Milan needed, and maybe the game as well. Alamao. Ferrara ploughing his way out of the mud until he was tripped then by Rijkaard. Now Maldini. Here's Ancelotti. So much confidence about Milan's approach play. He's had little chance to shine up front, mainly having to defend for his team. More work to do now. Ivani, the left footer, has come across to take this. Rijkaard among the targets, and of course Van Basten. And Massaro, who's proved he's no slouch in the air. And it's in! Oh, what a header from Maldini! Maybe they were looking out for others. It was a towering header in from Paolo Maldini. His first goal in Serie A in 2 years. It's a memorable one too. Giuliani here almost rooted to the spot as it flashed past him. It's 2-0 to Milan. With less than 20 minutes to go. Surely now they have this match very much under their control. Costa Corta to Tassotti. It's hard to see just at the moment how Napoli are going to find a way back into this game. They really have been outplayed for the most part by a buoyant Milan side. 2 goals in the second half, which just 15 minutes now remain. Tassotti. Milan so compact at the back and always the brighter team coming forward, as they're doing now. Offside. Baroni with Crippa. Careca thought he was fouled. Not so according to the referee. Well on then by Baroni. Well in, Maldini is another super game, and Colombo here is onside. But to no avail. Carnevali. Just can't seem to get him ahead of steam though, really, Napoli. Carnevali again. Easily dealt with by Maldini. Massaro. Now Ancelotti. Really has been a commanding force in the midfield. On to Riker. They have so often, those two, been in perfect harmony. Unlucky then, Milan. And it's out of play off Carnevali. Just dictating the flow and the pace of the game, Milan. Frank Rijkaard. Now Van Basten. Stringing their passes together so cohesively. It's Massaro. Ancelotti letting it run on to Rijkaard. Now Van Basten. Colombo. Milan captain the Napoli half. And a despairing lunge then by Carnevali. I can't possibly believe what he's complaining about. He just clattered into Colombo. The ball had long since gone. Across comes Ivani. More danger here then for Napoli, given the way that second goal was conceded. Ivani. Zola. And he was clearly pulling Ivani. Struggling to make an impact, Zola. That applies to just about everyone in this Napoli team. On the back foot again, Colombo. Maradona. Now Zola. Rather aimless ball though from Fusi. Here's Ivani. Again looking to take defenders on. Rijkaard is up with him and Colombo out to the right here. Three waiting in the middle. Frank Rijkaard. Linking with Massaro. It's Rijkaard again at the uprights. Giuliani managing to push it onto that post. That was some really slick and enterprising approach play then from Milan. It deserved better. Rijkaard, as so often, in the thick of the action. Back they come again. Baroni just easing things down. as the crowd savour that flowing move then from Milan. Rijkaard with a shot, Giuliani with strong hands to it, and the post came to his rescue. Well, they've scored two, it could easily have been more. Maradona, who by his very high standards has had a very quiet game. Rijkaard, you could hardly say that of him. And for once the service was poor. Not so here. Tremendous move, and Rijkaard almost adding a third goal for Milan. Corradini. Napoli struggling to get any kind of foothold in this game. It's Massaro. Oh, with a splendid turn too. Still Massaro. Almost a hint of a trip then. No reaction from the referee, or in fairness from Massaro. Marco Van Basten to Baresi. So much more conviction about Milan. Van Basten. That was Ferrara. Now Colombo with a chance to whip it in. In goes Rijkaard. And it was Corradini, the defender there, just managing to thwart him. So often he makes these runs into the box, Frank Rijkaard. Here he was again, in a threatening position. Third in the European Player of the Year awards in each of the last 2 years, Rijkaard. The top 3 places occupied by Milan players both times. Ivani. Rijkaard on that near post. Behind him is Van Basten! And it's 3 for Milan. Giuliani could only look on and wonder then at his team's lack of defending. He's dived in here, Van Basten, ahead of Baroni. And with 4 minutes to go, makes it 15 in 17 league games now for the season. The European Footballer of the Year strikes again in devastating fashion. Rijkaard with the flick on, and Van Basten in on the finish as the 2 Dutchmen celebrate. And it puts the seal on a very, very impressive victory. Correca making no headway. It was Baresi. Now then to Tassotti. They have been so much the better team, Milan. Rijkaard again moving so effortlessly through the midfield. And then in rather more unorthodox fashion finding Simone, who demands a save at least. Tassotti to Rijkaard. Simone's gone to the near post and almost got his shot away too. It was Corradini who tackled him, and he is down injured here in some distress. But then it's been an afternoon of all-round discomfort for Napoli, who have been soundly beaten here, 3-0 by Milan. A really comprehensive victory in the end for them. And it means they will join Napoli at the top of Serie A. The 2 teams now level on points as Milan celebrate this win. We can now take a check on the top of the table after today's result. There we are, both on 36 points now. Then come Inter on 32 with Sampdoria, and then Juventus on 31. And this is how the bottom of the table is looking as things stand at the moment.